Welcome back. Continuing the news. Parliament's Integrity Commission Oversight Committee, which was set up in May last year, met for the first time this year today. The committee sought to outline its plans to monitor the organization, which was established to deal with corruption.
In what was mainly an administrative procedure, the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee addressed amendments in the legislation which saw Parliament set up the body last year.
So that was done, and now we have the proposed amendments approved by the House, and Standing Orders Section 73D now properly reflects the position of the committee.
However, in questioning government ministers being among the members, questions were asked as to why Leader of Government Business in the House, Edmund Bartlett, was chairman of the committee, which oversees the integrity of government business.
It raises an issue because the standing orders generally don't contemplate the sessional committees having members of the executive on it. And there's an exception specifically for the House committee. There's not a general exception.
I take your point that the issue is always that the executive can't oversight itself, and therefore you would remove. But in the case of this particular committee, which is oversight, it has to do with the broader issues of integrity relating to not just parliamentarians, but all members of governance, as it were.
It was also explained that in cases where ministers were included in committees, that was facilitated through a suspension of the standing orders. The committee is charged with, among other things, assessing how effective the Integrity Commission is, the appropriateness of its procedures, and also to consider reports it submits to Parliament. Prior to the dissolution of Parliament last year, previous committee members were reviewing the Commission's annual report. The current members debated how frequently meetings should be held in light of the public concern of corruption.
We need to give the opportunity to the Integrity Commission to use this committee as its mouthpiece to indicate to the country at large of the work that it is doing.
There's a portfolio of investigations that it inherited from the Office of the Contractor General, and there's a need for them to come and tell us what is happening with that portfolio.
The committee agreed to meet with the Commission quarterly, with the committee meeting as often as needed, but at least quarterly to review the reports. There are 9 members of the Oversight Committee. 4 members, including the chairman, were present, which is 1 more than the prescribed quorum.